Wow. Good morning, good evening, good night. Whoa! How about such a whoa? Scorpio whoa. Christian whoa. I do a whoa. Back to the grind. Oh wow. I'm not a whoa! Thank you for looking. Oh wow! Yeah, AC's on. It was hot like all fucking day. I just been sweating. Yeah, I was so sweaty. And I'm like, I should treat myself to a cooler room while I'm streaming. So I'm okay. Just try to stay cool. Let's go! Yay! I think is it Beat Break? Is it the anime? I not watched it. I can't. Well, I guess I kind of. Someone else was watching it, and then I was like, oh, and I see it like, oh, it's so cute. The Gecko-man, yeah. I didn't see what it's fighting with. I was just so mesmerized by the Digimon. The funny how I first saw that, I'm like, it's a chameleon. No. Oh my god, it was so hot. Why is it so hot? So I got confused. I thought like Mel Greymon was low on HP. Like what? What happened to my? Oh wait, right. I have War Greymon. that's not my Digimon. Asian geckos. It looks so cute! Would you want that? Would you want that as your starter Digimon? If you were a Digidestined and that is your Digimon, would you be happy with that? Or do you have to see the evolution line, the possible evolution line? I think it's cute. I don't mind having it. It looks so cute! Even the part like it licks its own eyeball. It's very, very gecko-like. I think I hate the idea like if I were to be a Digidestined and I actually really dislike and hate my Digimon. I don't want to be like those. I really hate that. I don't want to imagine that. Wish I won't. Whoa! Digimon grinding is just got started. This is started. I was like, sorry, I was so used to saying that to Koro. I was like, no. In my defense, I usually do this. I usually do the both of those to you and Koro like on the same stream. The class tryout? No, I did not finish. If that's what you mean, I was stuck. I was not gonna lie. I used to spamming like slices but then like with Gundam, I have to actually be a little more. I have to be more accurate. So I have to go back and do everything again. It's really hard. It's so hard. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. Try to get to that point, so then like we can move on from Gundam for Pete's sake. I still don't understand why he did it. I mean, they'll tell us, but it's just like, really? No, like, you know, Nekomaru never did anything to him, never bothered him. I mean, he's nice to everyone. He's a hero as well. So, what reason to kill him? It's just, I have to see that I could win and beat this game, whatever, blah. The problem is that when he like did that, when he decided to be the murderer, he didn't really cause anyone to look more suspicious, you know? The only reason we suspected him because of his room, and he's not in his room, and he heard the noise. Woke up to a 6-hour VOD, and that was 5 guys. I'm telling you right now, I did not beat it. I want to. I tried so hard, but I was also like, it was late. It was like 2 a.m. Hey, that's the trial because it requires timing. Right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we literally got him! And he's just spouting shit! He's just spouting shit. You don't have to listen to any of it. I could just, what effect does it have if we ignore what he's saying? Because none of it is like proof. Nothing he said was gonna get him out of it. So what is why do I have to die from like constantly trying to fucking beat his stupid ass? Ugh. Ugh. It's so hard. And I forgot about the runes thing. That's why I didn't guess Gundam. The only reason I guessed Yumeko, but not because I want to. I really don't want to believe it. But he was the only one at the time that I knew that was like, you know, out of his room earlier. So that's it. That's really it. And I don't even care about that. I just don't know who else. Like, wait, it can't be Soda. I really thought, no, he's too stupid. He's really too stupid. Well, I guess he doesn't have to kill Gundam now. But now he's a weirdo too. He's like, oh my god, Sonya, can you please say all bad shit to me? Wow. He quickly got a degrading kink. I'm just glad, like, I guess my favorite character didn't do the murdering. And I don't think she's a mastermind either. Assuming the mastermind is not like the previous mastermind who just pretended to be dead. Oh my god, thank you for the Helios. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, as much, you know how like, a lot of the starters in Digimon are like dinosaurs and shit? And we kind of like have like one of the first starters of Pokemon is technically supposed to be like kind of like a dragon. As cool as Charizard Charizard is cool, I guess, but he's not so cool because, like, you know, he missed out on the dragon typing unless you have that one mega evolution or whatever shit. But like the dinosaurs and dragons and Digimon, it's so good, you know? It's so satisfying to have one. You don't feel like, oh my god, you're not a dragon, you're a fire or whatever type. No, it's a legit fucking dinosaur. It's a legit fucking dragon, and it looks so cool. And then they go all hot and sexy afterward, because that's how Digimon work. It's more satisfying to have a dinosaur than to have a dragon in Pokemon, in my opinion. Is it what tries to execute someone? No, I mean, not really. It's always our choice because we're the one leading the fucking trial, which is why I'm getting mad at Soda for being mad at me or accusing me of being distrustful or potentially traitor. This piece of shit. I swear to God, I'm surprised he's still alive. It's kind of like Yashihiro. Why are you still alive? You're so stupid and you're so annoying. I mean, I guess Yashihiro could have been accused and could have been dead from Celeste, but no such thing happened with Soda-kun. Just sucks. The least you can do is believe in me, you know? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to grind. I'm gonna have to grind that whole that fucking last trial bit. It's really hard. I think because I know what I have to be more like accurate, but the problem is like I don't know the buttons well. I've usually been smashing it and somehow make it through, thankfully, but now I can't. So this is great. Gonna have to learn the buttons. Gonna have to learn, figure out like what combination and do it properly. Hopefully I get to it. I hate the idea that I'll be like spending 3 or 4 hours or multiple streams just to beat that one part of the game. Yes, Gunda was, spoiler alert, I guess. Yeah, he was the one who murdered Nekomaru. He's a bad guy. Duh. The only reason we picked on him though is because he has a luxury room, but he was outside of the luxury room, so there's no way he couldn't hear like the noises from the luxury room. This is all like soundproof and shit. And what reason for him to be outside, you know? And then Fuyuhiko made it hard for him to go back to his room, so he has to like come by. Oh my god, a clock and noise and shit. Boo. I wanted to be there to watch him go down. Finally free from that annoying Chuny. I thought you were saying no because you like him, not no because like I don't know, just a reaction because like, you know how people. What is the one who's a Chuny is actually the villain? Maybe Soda has a chance now with Sonya. I don't think so. Now here's a weird like masochist kink. I don't think so. I don't think she's seen into that. Maybe. But again, like, you know, you can't be like really the yes man and expect like a bond between that kind of shit. He has to at least try to talk to her and actually, you know, learn more about her and her hobbies and interests and shit. Not just, oh my god, you're so beautiful. Oh my god, you're so great. You're so amazing. Everything you do is like perfect. I'll kiss the floor that you step on. Ugh. I don't know who. Sonya was really upset too. She was like, no, not Gundam, why? She was like so like disappointed. And the whole time she was wanting to hear him out. Which is, I get it, you know? Yeah. I wonder how Gundam will get executed because he's an animal lover and all. He was a breeder. He's the ultimate breeder. I don't know. I'm hoping it. I don't know. You know what's crazy about it? Is that he has his hamsters. Is the hamster going to get punished too? That's going to be so messed up. You know? I don't want his hamsters to die. What do they do? Gundam is the one who murdered, not the hamsters. Even the hamsters, like, were used to help, like, set everything up. Like, oh, hamster, I don't know what their names are. Go get me a wire. Go bring me a hammer. I don't know where to even find the hammer. Etc, etc, etc. Even so, it's just his fault. He's telling the hamster what to do. Right? The hamster won't be punished, right? Surely not. So dug himself in the hole so bad, even I felt Sonya gaze. Yeah. It was so bad. I'm like, damn. Really? Of all people? What reason? What can you possibly earn from this? I'm like, yeah, just because you have an opportunity to kill. Just because, oh wow, I realized this contraction will make it easy to get away with murder. But why would you? Just because of the, I mean, I see knife every day doesn't mean, oh yes, time to slash, you know? What prompted Gundam to, yes, my time to shine. Not to mention, like, if he likes Sonya, guess what? If he were to escape and, you know, get away with it, Sonya would die. Sonya could not go with him. Have you found that? If he likes her, I don't know. Assuming that he likes her, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe secretly uses hamsters. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I assume he's the ultimate breeder, so I assume he doesn't do that. You can't be like calling yourself a. I mean, you can't be like have that kind of like. I don't know. I don't think you can really have that as an ultimate talent, and that's why you treat animals. That would be messed up. That's like saying, oh, in order to be an ultimate breeder or animal trainer or animal owner, you have to like be harmful to your animals. That's messed up. I would definitely say no to that. I don't think he harms his hamsters. I don't think so. I think he took great care of them. I just don't want them to be punished, even if they were like trained to bring him shit or help him with shit. I mean, a dog being trained to fight doesn't mean like a dog should be like put down. It sucks because, you know, like, what can you do with a dog that's been trained to fight, right? It's still the fucking owner's fault. But I don't want to give him like the label of the ultimate breeder and that's what he does to animals. No. He can't. No, I'd rather not. Maybe I mean, that'd be poor taste if they're like, oh yeah, he is a horrible shit person to animals. But he's the ultimate breeder. Like, no, that's so messed up. No, I'm not gonna accept that. Nope, never. I mean, yeah, they have like sometimes they have a bad backstory or whatever shit that happens to them, but that doesn't mean like they're all assholes or evil people, right? Sometimes it's something bad happened to them and they behave badly, but like it's also not like I don't think everything they do is, you know, in poor taste. I think they just made a poor judgment and decided like take the opportunity, and I don't know why he decided to kill, and I don't know what reason to leave. Like, what is his desire to leave the island and get back home or whatever shit. No animal violence, no! You're deplorable if you hurt animals. You hurt children, you hurt like anyone. I mean, hurt anyone in general, just bad enough. Just like, but if you hurt animals, nah, you're like one step ahead to go to become a fucking serial killer. I'm not gonna lie. I watched too many of those documentaries to not notice like a fucking trend. A lot of them harm animals, and that's always the first step. You can't be fucking call yourself a fucking ultimate breeder if you do that. Whoa! What's the animal violence from Yumeko then? Yeah, that's what I'm saying! That's why I didn't like Yumeko. Yumeko was doing that. She was doing like horrible shit to like animals. Like she was messing with like really meanly she was treating them really badly, you know, in the first few like days and shit. And I call her out on that. I didn't like that. I'm like, oh my god, that girl, she has the basics for becoming a serial killer. That's why I didn't like her. And not just being snooty, but like that bit, like that was so bad. Gundam? No, he's supposed to be an ultimate breeder. There's no way. That's like saying like, you know, any person who's like a, you know, anyone, all the Pokemon breeders in, you know, are like, you know, they might potentially hurt animals. Like no, once you hurt animals, you're not ultimate anything to do with animals. No, you're an asshole. You're a shithead. You should fucking fuck off. You don't deserve any fucking title other than that. I think it was a crab. I could be wrong. There's some other animals, but I think crab was one of them. And she was finding a lot of delight and joy of it. And I think there's sometimes she's just messing around with an animal. I just don't remember. I think crab was one of them. It's not the animal that she was messing with. Whoa! Yeah, any character, even if I don't know that what happened, if they decide to be an animal abuser or whatever shit, I'm not gonna like them. No, fuck off. They're gonna be not my favorite anymore, for sure. I never really liked Gundam, but he kind of like, the only reason he bothers me a little bit is because like it doesn't feel like he always like there, like with everyone else, right? Every time someone dies, he doesn't seem that upset. He's always just off on his own, doing his own thing. So I thought like he's just kind of like his own loner, just kind of mind his own business and with his hamsters, and that's, you know, that's it. I thought that he's like willing to kill and then not. The problem is, have you ever thought about that? Like the problem is like if he were to get away with murder, or no, if he didn't get away with murder, that would like put his hamsters at risk, you know? Because I really don't want to believe that the hamsters will get punished because it's not his fault. I don't know what will happen to the hamsters afterward. Maybe he'll go to Sonya. I don't know. Because I don't want, because you know those are innocent creatures. Even if he trained them to do certain shit. Just from a little bit of autistic to cold-blooded killer. Yeah, and I'm saying it's just so weird. It's out of blue, you know. He never was even close to any of us anyway. He's only really close to Sonya because they banter off each other. It was great. They could totally talk to each other and I don't know, be mesmerized by each other's words. It's like character in Danganronpa 2. I don't know. It's still going to be like Probably not good. No, wait, Teru is definitely my least favorite. I just can't stand it. Teru was really disgusting. I just can't. I cannot like him. I cannot. It was grossing me out. He was very like predatory. I just can't do it. No. But I also don't like Nagato for sure. Ah, what am I went there for? The thing is, Hiyoko didn't seem to do that kind of shit like later on, but I'm not sure that she stopped doing that, or we just don't pay attention enough that she is doing that shit without us noticing. I don't want to believe that she's doing stuff. Maybe I'd rather she don't do stuff. I know, in general. I mean, she seems like she wants to turn a new leaf, but too late now. Don't know what's going to happen to her now. I mean, she's dead, but that's all. I don't know, what will she have, if she didn't die, what will happen? Like, will she actually grow and not be, like, be a potential serial killer? Will she be nicer to everyone? Will she start caring? Will she be, you know, because Fuyuhiko was definitely, I could tell, he has potential to, like, change. You know, you can feel it. You know, he the way he behaves and stuff. He's really like yeah, I'm gonna be there. You know, you can tell his personality changed. You know, his behavior changed. It's great. But if Kyoko, I'm not sure. She was being a little bit nicer. She's not as, I don't know. I don't know. She's upset. She was really upset when the hero died, but I think after that she was starting to like, I don't know. It was okay-ish, but not. But she's still, if she's still on harm animals, and I don't know about it, then I'm not gonna still like her. Nah. She's awful. Nagato, I definitely dislike him way more than Byakuya. Cause I think the problem is like Byakuya like did like change. Like he really there's like a character growth that we have not seen when he joined in Danganronpa 2. And I think that's his redemption arc. I think he would definitely regret like doing that kind of shit to Chiharu? I think that's how you say it. I swear to God, I feel like I messed up his name so many times because it's hard to remember because it's Chiharu, you know, Chiharu. I think that's what his name was. Hold on, double check. Chihiro. That's what it is. Chihiro. God damn it. I'm close enough. I'm not that far off, Chihiro. Because they just messed with like the evidence just to test us, and that wasn't really in poor taste. But I'm pretty sure now he wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure if he were still alive, he would never consider doing that ever. Assuming that if he gets his memory back, he wouldn't like. Oh no, I totally would do that. Because then Nagato is just like he does not care about anyone at all, and he's not like he doesn't like he didn't. It's not like he keeps to himself. He also like tried to mess with shit, you know. And then ever since he like fucking realized I'm like nothing special, he really treat me badly. I can't stand it. Like, can you shut the fuck up? Can you really like shut the fuck up? It's not part of the case. Can you please stop talking about me? Can you please stop like belittling me during a fucking trial? It's not a fucking big deal. Shut the fuck up. I'm not asking you to be a friend. And I don't know how people could like ship Hajime with Nagato. I just can't see it. Disgusting. Hajime ran Sasu. Well, I mean, that's what the Digimon's always like Sasu most of the time. Imagine buying like Danganronpa with Digimon. Rampa. Danganronpa. I don't know. That'd be crazy. What is Digimon? If it's loyal to you, what is still willing to lie for you? If it like if you murdered or whatever shit. there's people who are selfish, but I think something about Nagato is totally different. He's rather psychotic. Like, he's not able to think about others' feelings. He's not able to have like empathy. He has a fucking agenda, and if you don't help his fucking, if you're not part of his agenda, then you're like, you know, you're trash, you're garbage to him. You know, he gets excited when there's like a fucking like case, and then the moment that the case is not that big deal or it's not that interesting, he's just like, ugh, I'm done. I don't care. You know. There's people who are selfish and then they're sad. She's just too much, too crazy. Cause you know, like there's people who are selfish. Like who is technically selfish? Like a lot of times in the group. Soda. I think Soda's rather a bit selfish. Well, he's not psychotic. He's just, well, he's a little pervert, but that's really it. He's a little obsessive pervert. I mean, as long as that doesn't turn to extreme, it should be fine. But I don't know. Who knows? Byakuya is a rather selfish, and I don't know. I didn't. What he did to the body was a bit like a little psychotic, but not as much as Nagato. I think Nagato is crazy. But the fact that like Byakuya can like be kind to others, it shows that maybe that, you know, he's not completely psychotic. He can potentially change, you know. If I begin, it's like I don't think she was psychotic. I think she just got like traumatized and PTSD and horrible shit happened to her, and then we don't know what happened to cause her to snap like that. But I think if she has a, you know, maybe if someone was there for her, and maybe she wouldn't be turned out that way. I'm just shocked that Nagato's still alive. Why is he still alive? Do people still want him? I think if a Digimon was in Danganronpa, I feel like even if a Digimon doesn't say anything, like the one like admit who's the real killer, like if their like trainer or tamer is the killer, I think they still show signs like, I don't like where this is going. You know what's funny? There's like that one game app that looks like the same Danganronpa design, and I still have not touched it. Not because I don't want to. It's because I like, well, I want it to be special. Oh wait, no, I got confused. Where mine is girthy. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a Gautama. Where sometimes the Gautama seemed like, oh, she would get hurt easily. I mean, but then you forget, like, she's like a higher up than the rookie. She's not actually a rookie size. She just happened to be a rookie size. Those sizes kind of fucking confuse you a lot. My throat actually got so dry and raspy and painful from yelling at Nagato so much. I'm like, oh, I need to chill. Nothing I could do, nothing I do right from my end will change Nagato. Well, how he treat me and all that shit, it doesn't matter. That's about everyone was like okay with him like being so mean to me. Every damn time he just wanted to take a jab at me, like, every time. I don't want to. I hate the idea of like if we like survive, like we get out of the fucking island, and we have to live with Nagato. Like, what if, like, you know, like from the previous game, at the very end, like there was like the ending where like we live with like I forgot her name. Shit. You know, there was like 3 boys and 1 girl, or whatever shit. I'm like, and I do not like that. I don't want that kind of life, especially with Nagato. I'd be very upset. That'd be a terrible ending. I think bad ending for me for sure. No way, I don't care. Well, you know, if there's like no one else in the world, you wouldn't repopulate with the Nagato. Never, would never, no. Never, just fucking rip humanity. Secret ending. No! 3 boys and 1 girl. This not Danganronpa ending 1. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Forgot her name. I think her name was I or something. Oh no, Aoi. I think Aoi. I think that was her name. She was the only girl that survived. Or no, wait, no. Toko I think survived, but I think she died at some point in the future. I'm not sure why they showed Byakuya holding her picture frame. But yeah, it was. I mean, I guess based on the picture, it was only her who survived. Really nightmare for a girl. It feels like it, yeah. Lucky for Yashihiro, Byakuya, and Makoto though. I think each of them have a child that looks like each child, like there's a little, like 3 kids, and each of them looks like their dad. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell? Imagine that was Nagato. I would never. I would die. I hate this. That no, 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 fuck no. A father like that will definitely mess you up. I don't think anyone should have a father like that. I don't care how smart he is. I don't care how talented he is. I don't care how handsome he is or whatever shit. I don't give a shit. You're a fucking psychopath or whatever shit. Nah, fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't give a shit. That's what it feels like when people are like, oh my god, Light Yagami, you're so hot. What you mean? What you mean? I'm sorry, I might be the only one who just find, no, that's disgusting. No, he's a psychopath. What are you talking about? Yeah, he needs one in the beginning. But then later on, he's a fucking psychopath. He would kill anyone who gets in his way. And he wouldn't try to think of it, you know, he's not smart enough to figure out a way where, like, he can, like, get the alchemy he wanted without harming innocent people who just, you know, doing their job, or like, you know, his way of justice is still not correct. Like, killing off the, you know, a horrible person, what it's gonna do? Doesn't mean they were charged with their crimes or anything. They just, you know, they just died and gone, and that's it. Especially from a heart attack? I don't know. It doesn't seem like a fucking terrible way to end, you know? I'd rather they just get justice. I'd rather they go to court. I mean, yeah, maybe sometimes like going to court doesn't always end well, but I don't know. I just feel like just killing them off is just too easy. To be fair, Nagato doesn't seem like the type to care about that even in that situation. I mean, that makes it better. As long as, I mean, I wouldn't like him being around me, but I definitely would not want him to be considering that kind of shit. Like, nah, fuck you, no way. However, the Danganronpa 2 characters wouldn't meet the Danganronpa 1 characters. My Byakuya, I wonder what the Danganronpa 2 characters did during Danganronpa. I don't know. It'll be whatever characters who survive, and it'll be a similar ending. Just how many boys or girls, I would not know. Which characters I get to survive, I don't know. Although I guess it technically would make sense for the main character to be alive. It's just how it is. We got the main character, you know, immunity, I guess. We're not to die. But out of the girls that survive, I mean, Chiaki probably. I'm not saying everyone else should die, but you know. Maybe Akane. I don't know. It's hard for me to judge who should die, who should live, because to me, anyone could really be a victim of a murder, you know. I mean, anyone who's got the fucking like same like despair disease as Ipuki are definitely gonna be vulnerable to death. And that's not even fair. Like it was not even her fault. She just got sick, and that's pretty much it. The difference is that there are certain people who willing to kill, willing to murder, and whatever shit. Although I think Lucan is really different because like they gave her back her memory, and then she suddenly like you know want to murder, you know. Imagine if she never had that painful past. Maybe you know she wouldn't have went that route. Maybe she would never like need to feel like oh I will just end it all and be with my beloved and shit, you know. And then everyone, you know, a lot of us have like trauma. A lot of us have like you know, horrible mental health and shit. But not all of us become like killers, right? Not all of us become like psychopaths. Someone brought up the fan game. I don't know anything about it. I have no clue about it whatsoever. I mean, after all, this is like everything I hear when I'm playing the Danganronpa game, like on my stream. It's like literally the first time. Everything is the first time. I have no clue anything else about it. I have no other. I don't even know like a lot of the theories or whatever lores. That's what I will. Whoops. How you doing? Wow. It's the same as like the Emperor from like the Baldur's Gate. I'm just not gonna be interested if someone who's like betray me or become like a horrible bad guy. Okay. The only reason that like Emperor I would consider it is because like you know he was helping us for the longest time. Like I said, I don't particularly like people who are just bad. Okay, it just doesn't work. And for you to be, if you were to be bad and you want to be good, that's fine. That's different. That's why Fuyuhiko works. That's why I like Fuyuhiko. He has a beautiful like character arc. I'm like, oh my god, murder was awful. That was not great, but he grew and I loved it. It's amazing. Oh my god. I want to believe like there are characters who, even if they see the chance to murder, they would never consider doing it. You know. Like if like Chiaki actually beat like the let's say she went into the game room first and she actually beat it because she is also a gamer, right? And she see that how this building was set up. I want to believe that she would not consider trying to kill someone. I know in Danganronpa they wanted to make it seem like anyone could be a killer. I mean, yeah, true, but the difference is that not everyone will, and not everyone will do it just because there's opportunity to. Surely, right? I would never. I hate the idea. Nope. And I believe Fuyuhiko wouldn't do it because he wants to turn a new leaf. He don't want to kill. I wish Erica also like heal my SPs. That'd be great. Oh well. If you have a chance to revive one DC stuck up a 2 character, it would probably be. Oh god, no. I would love to choose Miken, but I'll be biased. I would choose Ibuki. It's gonna be hard to not pick your favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Although Byakuya will also be a good choice as well. I feel like it's something they're not able to learn more about him, and he would also again he'll use all his powers to protect everyone again. Yeah, I might be a little biased. I probably would choose Ibuki. I just feel like her death was definitely unfair. I don't hate that trial at all because I get it and it really has a deep meaning to it. I just feel really upset for Ibuki to be, she just marvel because she got sick and that's pretty much it. Manuel, how you doing, world? But I mean, it's true though. I mean, it's true. A lot of murders happen because things going on, and a lot of things were giving usually when something like that happens, it's usually the loved one that's called is who's the murderer. Who else but have the the chance and opportunity to do so, and they most likely be the ones who benefit the most. Just be outside. Yeah, as long as you stay dry and it's not too hot inside the house. The rain is nice sometimes. Although I do have to worry about if there's a thunderstorm. And I cannot stream. Nice number. So hot. I wish it. I don't know how long it's gonna stay hot. I hope it gets cooler one day. The fucking $1 million snail! Fuck off. Let's go! I don't know why I always call it the $1 million snail. That's all it reminds me of. My Switch is being weird sometimes. Every time I use it, it will ask me to update the software and shit. But every time I do it, then they'll ask me again to update again. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's just Switch telling me, hey, Switch 2 is coming out. It's already out. Why you get Switch 2? I'm gonna be very annoying until you get Switch 2. Surely this will make you want to get a Switch 2, wouldn't it? I mean, Pekko's a good choice. The only thing is that Pekko will not do well without Fihiko. If Fihiko dies, and not because I want him to die, because someone killed him, it will not sit well with Pekko. It'll be really bad. I don't know how she would behave after that, if something like that happened to her. She would prefer, if anything happens, she'd rather be the one who falls, she'd rather be the one who dies instead of him. Also, it's nice for him to always have an ally. Meanwhile, everyone's sussing me for fucking Nagito being an asshole to me all the damn time. with how she saw herself as a tool, it would be tough, traumatic experience. I don't know if she would continue. Yeah, I don't think it'll go well. It will losing. If he dies, then she will definitely go down with him. Her whole life is based around him, and but it sounded like it. She probably saw him like a savior. She really like treasured him, love him so much, and I mean he'll be happy too. He'll be definitely happy to see her again, because you know he loves her, you know. But the problem is, like, I know she would be really much in pain if something ever happens to him, and I won't blame her. It'll be kind of, you know, it's really envious actually to have someone who cared so deeply about you, and you care about, you know, very deeply about to them back. Like they could pretty much trust each other no matter what, and they did such a good job hiding their relationship. Like, damn, I'm very envious. It was like, wow, you guys could trust each other. Meanwhile, I hope and pray that Ibuki never stabbed me in the back. I don't think she would. I don't think she has the potential to murder. But, you know, it's not like, you know, it's nothing compared to, like, Peko and Fuyuhiko's relationship. It's just so, wow. That was just a very strong bond. And I'm very very happy and proud of Fuyuhiko for, like, you know, like, seeing her death as a sign to live better, do better, and, you know. And it's nice. I think their bond is one of the really greatest ones that I've ever seen. Yeah, let's talk about number 3. Might be 4. I don't remember how many there are. I'm trying to play them all for sure. Not sure about the fan ones. It depends if I could. But after Danganronpa, I definitely want to try to play Persona. We'll see. Yes, please. Lower the attack of the Wormmon. Of all the Digimon that you're totally against, you should totally make sure that worm cannot attack you. Okay, maybe for you it makes sense, because it was Wormmon who ended your death. Who ended your life. Oh well. Still, it wasn't enough. There's finally no more flies. Feels great. Feels nice. I don't want to deal with flies all the time. Or if there are flies, they're not like a whole swarm. Thank fucking God. Because they don't normally fly in swarms. It's just both great and also very traumatic for what I went through. Not that traumatic, but really is like sickening. But then like I see like I still have to like pick up random dishes from family members who just left their mess everywhere. Like my cousin, so like it's just kind of frustrating because like I don't have to pick it up and do it. I don't. But at the same time I leave it, it's just gonna like encourage ants, encourage like fruit flies, you know? It just feels like instead of me doing stuff just to be kind, it got to a point where like I'm just doing stuff so like so I don't have to deal with fucking bigger mess later. And it's annoying because it kind of feels like, oh, you're just enabling him, you know? If you keep cleaning his mess, why would he want to clean his mess at all? Why would he want to leave his stuff in the sink or why would he even bother trying to clean himself if you do it all the time? I know, I get it, you know? But at the same time, what am I supposed to do? If he was under my care, then I would say something about it. I can put my foot down, that's for sure. But it's not my responsibility, so I just fucking clean everything up, sadly. There's 3? I thought there's no 4. Maybe they're working on it. I don't know. Who would I know? Or maybe they just will work on other things. That's fine too. They're doing well! Well! You're doing well, you're doing well. Like, we have like these glass containers. So I've been like really meal prepping. So no one really has to cook for me, really. it used to be like I have to help like cook everyone's meals, but now I just, you know, I mostly just focus on my own meals, you know. But the thing is, like, everyone else gets their meal done too, and like their meal is like, cause I have to meal prep. I want to, like, you know, I don't want to eat certain like dishes. I don't want to eat like, you know, I don't want to eat like food that has like too much sauce or too much like added shit. I'm keeping a certain weight and I want to eat certain things, so that's why. The thing is though, like, food's still made for everyone else, but like they're like, you know, they're being placed into like these glass containers, and so like when they're hungry they'll eat it, whatever, heat it up and eat it. But the problem is, like, they'll heat it up and eat it, everything, but then leave it on their table and then just leave it there. They smell and rot, and what's worse, like sometimes like it's like a white plate, you know, and if you leave the you know, nasty food long enough, it taints the fucking plate or bowl. Demon Games a side story game that relates to the story, I think. Ah, that makes sense. It's also closely related to the games as well. Not sure it's worth watching the Danganronpa anime though. Is it long? For the spin-off. First time. Okay. Cause I swear I feel like the Danganronpa series is so popular. I can't imagine not make any more. But you know, they don't have to. It's just, that's what I thought. You know, just me thinking out loud. But I don't want to enable. I mean, the reason I didn't pick it up those dishes before, because I don't want to enable. I don't want to like just encourage that behavior to just like, yeah, just leave your dish near your desk and all your trash, and someone else will clean it. Because that's what happened. I used to be cleaning all the mess. I used to be so upset with the wrappers and the crumbs and how greasy the monitors are. Like, you know, everything is like greasy and disgusting, you know, everywhere. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, everything has to be like dust free, but it was just disgusting. There's no way anyone would just like would be like happily to use that desk and not feel gross. You know what I mean? And I did, and I haven't been touching it for a long time. I stopped because I got sick of it. Because it's not my responsibility. I'm not a maid. That's the problem. Every time I do it, I just feel like a maid. I hate feeling like a maid. Board game? Wait, but this anime does the give backstory and answers what the games with no completely. Hope you love your cousin. I know how tough it is. No, I can't really love my cousins, to be honest. Not all of them. Like, I don't know. I feel like the spoiled ones who have their, you know, have the best life ever. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to not resent a bit. And what's even worse is like they don't really respect me or anything. The ones who are spoiled don't respect me, so. And I'm not going out of my way to say hate, but I really can't stand it if I have to clean after them as well. And then like, you know, they're growing up into adults and they never learned, they never did a single chore. You know? I don't know. I find it hard to just clean after someone over and over and say, yeah, I still love you, you're my cuz. I don't know, I don't know if I can do that. This is just so many years of like feeling like, you know, like a maid, a servant to everyone. I mean, it's probably not their fault how they got bring up, but you know, at the same time, they never volunteered to help. You know, they never thought, oh, maybe I should help out. Well, maybe I should not leave my own nasty ass dishes behind that, and someone else to clean it all the damn time. Or maybe I shouldn't have a fucking trash all over my floor, all over my room. You know, have all these games and then like be like, you know, talking back all the damn time. And I know it's just hard because like for me in my life it's like quite opposite of theirs. They get to go to travel the country, they get to have games, they get to talk back all the time. Not that I want to talk back, but just they're able to talk back all the time. They get to have all these gifts and all these games, all these, you know, like computers, tablets, iPhones, everything. Like, you know, they're pretty much, their life is like a, you know, a spoon in a silver platter. No, a spoon in their mouth. You know, born with a spoon in their mouth. Pretty much. Meanwhile, since day one, I always felt, you know, I don't ask for anything. I always like, you know, feel like a burden. I do what I was told. I never talk back. etc., etc., etc. It just felt like, you know, it's just hard to not be resentful. I don't want to mistreat your family members. That's something you could deal with. I mean, it's whatever. I don't feel too attached, to be honest. I don't hate them or anything. But they're definitely not, you know, like, it's really hard to, like, for me to, like, feel like a part of family. Because, like I said, everyone in my family have went to a different country multiple times. But the only person who did it is me and my sister. We never, ever went out of the country, ever. I'm not saying they owe us a trip, but you and me, right? It always feels like everyone has their own family, and we are just, you know, an extra burden to take care of. The ones who are spoiled, I guess, are iPad generation. I don't know. I don't think it matters, because I feel like if you're in a generation where everyone gets an iPad, I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that does not get an iPad. I sure as hell didn't get an iPad. I sure as hell didn't get an iPhone. Not that I asked for it, but you know. It doesn't feel like you're part of family if everyone gets something and you don't, you know? It just feels like, I've always felt like, when I think I was little, I think if anyone were to ask me, I will always explain it. Like, it feels like everyone is in a giant family tree, while me and my sister are in our little solo sapling by ourselves. I mean, I'm pretty sure none of them would say that or admit that, but it feels like that, you know? And it's not like I didn't try. It's not like I didn't try, like, to interact and be close to my family. I tried. It just didn't, it wasn't right, because, like, you know, typical Asian family, don't give a shit about mental health or emotional shit. And then they always say stupid shit like, well, this is how it is. Girls do this, guys do this. And then, you know, and there's favoritism. And then there's, like, body shaming, you know. How am I supposed to have a bond with my family if they make it so hard for me to even, like, feel appreciated or loved? Because, you know, everyone else gets to go on a trip. I don't. Everyone else gets to, you know, get an iPhone, get a Game Boy, get whatever game console. I don't. And then certain people don't have to do chores. They get to play games all day. It just adds on and adds on, and so it just feels like really hard for me to believe that I am, like, really feel like loved by everyone, you know? I was told, and that's pretty much it. As bad as they seem, your cousin might not even enjoy their lives. Having lots of stuff and being lazy jerks doesn't make them happy. I guess not. Because I know I have some cousins who, like, you know, she gets to have a lot of this and that, but I'm pretty sure that she's going through a lot of stuff too. It's just hard for me to embrace and love my family as much as most people do, because I've been so hurt by them. And like, even though, like, my mindset probably was, like, very, like, negative, but I feel like they didn't help either, you know. My mom didn't help in how I feel. And there are times I try to talk to my cousins too. And it's not just, I'm not even just saying, oh, like, just the adults in my family, or, you know, not, like, emotionally intelligent. I'm talking about every single person in my real life are not emotionally intelligent whatsoever. Like, I can't even talk to my cousin, and I can't even talk to my sister, and that was a long time ago. And like, even now, like, the only person I could really talk to now is, like, really, like, my friends, and my sister now got better, you know. But before then, nobody, not even my cousins, you know. Even when I try to interact with them or talk to them, it ever was, you know. I've always feel rejected. I always feel rejected by every single person when I try to open up. I don't hate them or anything. It just feels like hard for me to like. Oh my god, I love my family, you know. I mean, it's not, I mean, when like people say stuff like, oh, you know, I think like out of all the fucking people in the world, like who you think that has like the worst with mental health, it's probably the Asians. Like, you know what? You're right. You're fucking right. You're damn right. Like, hell, if I didn't learn more about myself and understand more about like, you know, how emotional intelligence, you know, like responses compared to people who don't have that, it's like day and night. Like, I wouldn't have known that nothing was wrong with me. I just need the right people to talk to. I didn't know that. I didn't know I needed the right people to talk to. I just thought, well, they're my loved ones. They're my family. So surely they would help me out. They would, you know, like be there for me, right? That's what I always thought. And if they show like negative reactions to me, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I'm the problem. That's what it felt like. I felt like I was the problem. Which is truly a blessing for some. I have with the friends I've met way more than the ones I've met in real life. Well, a few exceptions. Yeah, of course. That exception. I mean, I'm not saying I hate my family. It's just hard, you know. Blessed for all those people who could say that I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my siblings, I love my cousins, or I love my aunts and uncles. It's great. You know, it's great that you guys have that life. I wouldn't want anyone to feel the way I do. And it was not, and like I said, back then I didn't really have anyone to talk to. Not even my sister at the time. So it was very painful. I had to take care of myself. I tried to reach out, but sadly I had to take care of myself, you know. And in order for me to get stronger, I have to let go of like caring for my family. I have to let go, like, you know, caring about them, caring about me. And like you can't rely on, you know, it's sad. I had to tell myself, you can't rely on them to love you. You have to love yourself first. Otherwise, I'll just constantly be like depressed because I'm never gonna be like, I would never like meet their expectations. Your family threw all the housework on the women, and the women grew up thinking that's the way it. Yeah, and if you say it's not, it hurts their pride, and they have built to cope with it. Yeah, pretty much. And how frustrating would it be? You know, how frustrating? How would I value myself if I see like a bunch of guys get to play games, do whatever they want, while like no matter like girls have to do their homework, do everything, and clean and cook and everything. You know what I mean? It doesn't make me feel good. I don't know how. I mean, like maybe they don't mind it, but for me, it bothers me a lot because like, you know, I hate seeing it. I hate like I really it's my pet peeve. I really don't like clean after someone who don't treat me well. It really makes me feel like a servant. Generation trauma, yeah. And they say stuff like stuff to me like, why would you be upset? You know, you have a roof over your head, clothes on you, and you have food on the table. You know, what's wrong with your life? You should appreciate it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably how they grow up, you know. But it still doesn't change the fact that it's really horrible for me, who constantly need that fucking positive affirmation, which I never got. So I can't be randomly strong on my own unless I have to like cut off my, you know, desire to care for people. Because, you know, I was very much a people pleaser. I really want to belong. I really want to do everything to make my family happy. I thought the goal to happiness was to make my family happy. That was what I thought. If I succeed and do everything they want from me, then they will love me and I'll find happiness. That's what I thought. That was what I thought when I was little. also the male fault too, as a you'll see how they treat their sister, daughter, granddaughter. Like, yeah, they don't care. They're not. It's funny because they expect like all the women to be nurturing and caring, but like the guys, nah, they don't have to care or whatever shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Why caring is only one way? I can't do that. I can't care for someone else if they don't care about me, you know? How does it make me feel, you know? Obviously, being stepped on. It makes you feel like used. Homework? I mean, I don't know. I didn't do anyone's homework. Although there are times that I get told to help someone else, some other younger sibling, homework or whatever shit. Not sibling, relative. Because you know, they grew up like being told like, well, women's supposed to like do everything, be caring, be nurturing, and all that shit, and guys could do whatever they want, what the fuck they want. And I guess I'm like, you know, I'm such a new generation, you know, I'm also American, so I don't want to live a life where I get told to do everything else. I don't want to live a life where, like, I have to, like, pretty much be a servant. And that's it. I mean, I have to clean my own mess. Why do I have to clean up my mess and someone else's mess? You have to give me more reason to want to get married. I'm sorry. You can't tell me, well, you know, like, get married because if that's the goal for everyone. No. If I have to get married and I'm not happy, I'm not going to be getting married. I don't mind cleaning, but I don't want to clean for an asshole. You know? I don't want to clean for someone I don't care about. I don't want to clean for someone who don't care about me. I don't want to, you know, get married just to, so, oh, let's have babies. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather just, no, I'd rather be alone then. Fuck that shit. I mean, I think that's a part of me, is that's probably like the ambivert. I'm perfectly fine not wanting to, not getting married, because I don't see it as a goal. The moment I become like a slave forever, I would be very upset with myself. I have to be, you have to make marriage happy. You have to make me, I have to be happy in the marriage too, you know. Oh yes, when you get married, you'll be on your knees, clean on the floors and clean the pots, and you have to cook every single meal, throw out the trash, clean the laundry, fold the laundry, clean the house, and also you have to work, and also you have to make babies. Also you have to feed the babies and dress the babies and get them to school, etc., etc., etc. That is your goal. Would you want to get married? No, fuck you, fuck you. If that's all I get, nothing else. Like, what would you do? What would you do for me? What would you do to make me happy? Are you gonna be nice to me? Are you gonna treat me well? Are you gonna help me with the chores? Are you, you know, you gotta at least care about me. And no, not just say I love you and then that'd be at the end of the day. I swear to God, my fucking love language is positive affirmation. You gotta do better than that. You gotta make it worth it for me. I don't want to be treated like a slave. I don't want to be treated like, you know, or, oh my God, go do the dishes. Woman, all the damn time. Like, no. I don't mind helping out. I just don't want to be the only one doing it. I hate the idea. I hate it with a passion. I hate being the only one doing chores and shit. Because sometimes, like, there are siblings and cousins who don't want to do chores, and suddenly I'm the one doing it all. Suddenly I'm doing all the laundry, suddenly I'd be the only one washing and cleaning the bathroom, or suddenly I'm the only one washing dishes, because everyone else don't want to do it, and no one else say anything, so they just like, okay, well, I guess you do it. Like, okay, great. Fucking tastic. Great fucking tastic. Maybe there's a reason why the guy... I just feel like, why would you want to help? It's one thing if you're messing, whatever shit, you know, like, things happen, but you have to at least care. You have to at least, you know, want to help and do something else, you know? If I'm cleaning the house, would it be nice if you, like, help cook or something? Or, like, if I were to wash cook and wash dishes, maybe it'd be nice if you, like, help out with, like, laundry. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying to do everything, but I'm not saying to make me do everything, 'cause I swear to God. That's what I'm saying. But your parents want to love your siblings. They're still blood related, and the only people you're very close to. I'm only close to my twin sister. I'm not close to anyone else, to be honest. My mom doesn't care. My mom's fat shaming me. Pretty sure my family wants me to watch over her because that's a big sibling thing to do. But then that makes me feel like I'm not cared for, you know? It feels like, oh, I have to be an adult. Even though we're fucking twins, and I'm like, not that much older than her, because fucking we were twins, for peace sake. But then, you know, it feels like, well, care about your sister, care about your twin sister, care. I'm like, okay, but what about me, though? I get it. I'll be a hypocrite if I don't find, like, the oldest sibling to be very desirable, because they often be the ones who like have to be responsible, have to do this, have to do that, you know. But the problem is, like, who would care for them? Who would love them? You know? Do they have to be the adult all the damn time? They always have to be the one who's like do everything? I come with a traditional family as well, and they don't believe in mental health, so I haven't my issues, but managed to do it with my friends. Right? That's what I'm saying. And that's why I care more about my friends and everyone else, because if the hand for them, I would not be mentally, you know, stronger. You know, I wouldn't be okay, you know, without them, you know. I do tell my wife to go make sandwiches and I'm off. What? I swiftly beat me for it. I'm not sure if that's a joke or real. Yeah, I don't want to misjudge the family too much. I mean, you guys are obviously getting my perspective, but it's just how they're brought up. It is how they're brought up, but it really messed me up. So it's really hard for me to embrace them and care about them. It's like forcing me to love my mom, even though like she has done nothing really for me or have done bad things for me. There's some, and don't get me wrong, there are some cousins and uncles I care about and aunts, you know, but nowhere near close to me compared to my friends and like the community I'm part of, because like I really need someone that's stronger, you know, someone who's really there for me. Legit. There's sometimes I feel like if I were to something bad happen to me, can I heavily rely on? Would it be my? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would lean more towards my friends to be more likely to be there for me. It'd be okay with a homemaker. I do most of the chores in my house anyway. It would just get a sugar mama to print one bacon. I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't just be like, you know, the problem is me, I go to school, I go to work, and there's one point where I go to school, go to work, and I also do chores when I come home. And I was so tired, and that was the time where, like, you know, I was like trying to be a nurse, and it was tough, because like nursing was not easy, and there are times I need time to do homework and study. Granted, I eventually dropped it, but my family didn't make it easier. My family was like, you know, like, do chores, do this, cooking right now. And I was doing homework. It doesn't matter what I say. It's like, you just come and help for a little bit. I'm like, and then I walk out of the room and I see other people who could potentially help, and they're just playing games all the damn time. It's like, why they are never the option? Why is it always me? You know? Because I was taught to fucking listen, to care, you know, to obey and not talk back. And they were never considering anyone else to do the chores. Never. Even though everyone has a fucking working pair of hands. Well, yes, I'm grinding. Don't make a mistake. I love my wife, and I will bully her until I die. I finished all the cases. I don't think there are any more cases, or they're not a big deal. I finished all the cases and now I have to find Ryuji, which is now, but I don't want to do that yet because I have to beat him. Yeah, it's pretty crappy how you've been treated. Yeah, that's a battalion. That takes time to heal. Yeah, which is why if I were to even if my mental health heal, I'm not gonna magically love my family, you know, because that's just again, that's like, to me, it's like saying that what I went through was not valid, and they could get away with how they treat me. I get it. This is how things are. But at the same time, it did have a bad effect on me. It could have ended really badly. And I'm not gonna lie. It could have ended really badly if I didn't have the right fucking support at the time. I was blessed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel blessed to find my Oshi and find the community and my friends, because I feel like if I didn't find them, it would be a totally different story. Not trying to be dark, but you know, I mean, I'm already dead ghost, but you know what I mean? It'd be worse. Much, much, much worse. Love the covenant is thicker than water. I think thicker, right? Not thinker. That reminds me of the time that when I had a discussion with my dad and we were talking about things and I brought up mental abuse and how it's awful, and he straight up goes that the myth and that's not real. Yeah, the thing is that, yeah, that's horrible bullshit. You know, having so fabulous in my life. That's like me when I go to talk to my dad and like I was wondering what happened, why you left me behind, and he really didn't give me an answer. It wasn't that bad what your dad said, but it definitely made me realize like, you know, I can't just assume that I tried to like make amends with my parents. I tried. It just didn't work. You know, it takes two to tango. If it's just me doing all the work, then I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you the result just because, oh, I want it to happen. As much as I wanted this bond to happen, it didn't work. It did not work. Will not work. And if it's just by myself, I'm just, you know, it's just giant ass copium to myself. And I would always gonna realize that I'm the one who cares about the relationship. And is that fair to me? I feel that. I was, yeah, when they say that, I don't remember that. That just ticks me off, right? I don't know what you mean. Or like, oh, you know, like just walk it out or whatever shit. You know, it's not in the world or whatever shit. Like, are you kidding me? I've gotten the receiving end of the I don't remember that as well. You can still love your parents, but that respect you once had disappear forever and strain that relationship as well. Yeah. I just said my parents particularly are not in my life, so I'm not obligated to love them or anything. My mom was not really there at all whatsoever. The time she's there was just to body shame me, so I mean, obviously, like, maybe there are people who are just more attached, but you guys have probably better bonds, or maybe, you know, though, at least your parents were or might have been more there in your life. But like I said, I did not know who my parents were. That's how badly they were not there in my life. I did not know until my cousin revealed to me who my parents were. That's how badly I did not know who my parents were. And then when I found out and I tried to rekindle, it didn't work out. I was hurt. I was badly hurt. Especially with my mom. So, is it fair for me to just like, well, I'll just love her anyways? I just can't do it because I really didn't have that attachment. I didn't have that bond with her. The only reason I wouldn't even want to try is because I really want the idea of having a parent. But I don't. I'm going to have to accept it that I don't have a parent. And that's how it is. Also, I was taught to not call them mom and dad. If it makes you feel, if it makes any sense. I don't even call them mom and dad. It's called like aunt and uncle. I just let you guys know. My birth mom and dad, I just never... No, actually, my dad, I was taught to call him brother, which is weird. I call him a big brother. And my mom, I was taught to call her aunt. No big deal that was happening to my personal life as well. As I was in all-time low during that period. This period is when I found how alive and I appreciate my life. It's amazing how a random stranger from the internet has nice word and change. Yeah, I'm saying. That's what. That's what. I didn't read the rest of that. Because you finally got divorced. Yeah, my mom and dad divorced. But, you know, like a lot of parents divorce. But they don't fucking, like, completely, you know, drop off the earth from their children unless they put up adoption or something. You know what I mean? But no, my grandmas care. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably hang out more with my dad overall than my mom. Because the most I see my mom is like really at work. And all she does is boss me around and obviously body shame me. Meanwhile, my half-siblings are blessed to have both parents. Maybe not so great for my mom's side, but at least they have someone to call mom dad and they have someone caring for them. Something I heard from the Asian family. I mean, I don't know. I feel like my situation is really weird and different. Because it's the fact that, like, my parents divorced, but like I don't know who my parents were. Most of the time, like you know a mom and you know your dad, or you're at least like just one of the parents take care of you, right? At least one, or you get adopted completely, which is you know you either have whatever parent that you get, you know. Never like they're both. You have your birth parents, but neither really is in your life, really. More with Chinese Spanish because of the one-child rule. Eh. Both my parents remarried and with another daughter of their own. One sibling gets spoiled to death with money all the time. Every time she goes to the mall, she gets whatever she wants. And the other one is just I think she's fine. And then that's probably the main reason why I don't bother calling them mom and dad, because it just feels like it would just be awkward. It's so awkward and hard when like when you have like your mom telling around customers like, oh she is my daughter or whatever shit, but I'm like I don't see her that way. And then like when they ask me like about it and like, oh, is your mom, like no. Cause you know, I was taught to call her aunt. What am I supposed to do? And we don't live together. How can you be telling people that we're mother and daughter, but I don't live with you? You live somewhere else, and then you don't even want to drop me off at work at the house I stay in because like you're like, oh, I don't want to ruin my car, but you telling everyone that I'm your daughter, huh? And then what's worse, when I was that time out, it was like the last day I actually tried to be close to her, and she told me like, I don't have to tell you that I love you. You should know that already. And I went in the bathroom and cried. I'm like, no, I don't know. You don't say it, and we don't live together. We don't do anything, and you tell me this kind of shit. You tell me to, you know, we only interact really at work. And I gave her my last gift to her, as that marked the last time I'll try to be close with her. And that's why I'm not looking back. President of the family is safe in rearing love the children. Love is great and all, but doesn't build societies. Good families do. It helps to have a fucking healthy family, you know, whether it's like a single parent or not, and at least like the parent wants to be there and actually is part of the child's life. I feel like, you know, like not everyone's blessed to have like a mom and dad or whatever shit. Not everyone's blessed to be with their birth parents. Some people are with their grandparents. Some people are with their guardians. Some people are with you know, people. Some people get adopted, and then adopted parents are also valid. Step parents, whatever, whoever shit. Hell, anyone who's like want to be part of your life and actually put the effort to it, it's way better than what I have. And I'm talking about my birth parents. That's something my aunt and uncle went through. My grandma left 3 of her kids with her mom and came back with them after 16 years, I think, and by then they didn't know who she was. Yeah, all I learned was that the families are chaotic there, and there's some that are loving, others are just awful, and sometimes there's a combo of the two. Yeah, I just don't think that. Yeah, it just sucks. I'm not saying like, you know, I'm upset about it. It's just I come to terms with it. It's been a long time ago. And I have to, and it's funny because like I stopped trying to, you know, be close to my mom. My sister, however, didn't. My sister took a little bit longer to like stop trying, and she was badly hurt. She was badly hurt that I had to be the one to like comfort her and tell her, you know, don't let her see your tears. Don't let her like get to you. You could cry, but don't let her see it. She don't deserve your tears. And from that point on, she also moved on. And imagine like how horrible it would be if I wasn't there to say that stuff to her. Because, you know, like I said, I'm the only one who's really like emotionally intelligent in my family. No matter the circumstances, children should be put before the whims of adults. Yeah. I'm not gonna be upset anyone who have like, you know, amazing family. Just be aware that there's not everyone who has that life, because again, it's one of the things that you cannot really choose your family. Your family is just there, and whether you like it or not. Often the parents and family are the ones who are causing your problems, because, you know, who else would it be? You know, they're shaping your childhood. And like I said, in a lot of like murder stuff, it's always the family that could be the murderer, or the ones who are being abusive and all that shit, you know? So, you know, of course embrace your family if they love you and care for you, and you know what I mean? But also allow people who don't have that luxury to really like vent and validate their feelings, because they went through a lot, you know? And don't ever tell them that, you know, you owe it to your family to love them and shit. Like, no. Because if you tell them that and their family is sincerely toxic, you know, and there's no way a toxic family is going to change. It's really hard for a toxic family to change. They have to want to change. And even then, like, you're still going to have to deal with all that fucking mistreatment. It's better to, like, allow the person to be stronger and move on and try to, like, be stronger without their family. Leave that family if they could, especially if it's abusive. Thank you for lurking. Cause it's not just you, you know. There's not just like, you're not just. There's a bunch of people out there, I'm pretty sure, who don't understand how I feel. Like my cousin, she didn't understand how I felt. One of my other cousins, like, you know, informed me how one of my half siblings said, how like she think I'm stealing her mom away. I'm like, I got so upset. I was very upset. This was like before like opening up the fucking restaurant. I told my cousin to fucking tell her, like, no, I'm not stealing anyone from anyone. Actually, like, if you want to steal your mom back, you could go ahead. You guys live in the same fucking house. Have at it. I don't have anyone. I only have like my twin sister and my grandparents. And once my grandparents die, who do I have left? I don't have a fucking mom. I don't have a fucking dad. For you to accuse me of stealing your parent, like, come on, you could easily steal him back. You live in the same house. Don't fucking have an outing together. There you go, bing bang boom. And she later apologized, whatever shit, but I don't give a shit. And I understand, because you know, it's really hard for everyone to like walk in your shoes, right? I'm not asking people to understand. I just, you know, just know that there's people out there who just weren't really blessed with a good family, and I think they're valid in being, you know, pushing them away because in order to save themselves, you know. It depends on them if they want to talk about it. Some people do. If you were to watch King and Kuro, he talks about it. Not all the time, granted, but his fan base knew that, you know, he just had his mom taking care of him, you know? His mom is a sweet mama, take good care of him, but his dad's a piece of shit. His dad's a piece of shit. And I'm allowed to say that, because that's what he said too. And I would say a whole bunch of shit about him if I could. But blessed that he has such a good mama. Blessed. I hope that Mama Kuro is doing well after her surgery, and hope that they both, you know, do well. Shit that things going on, but hopefully stress go down. And it really makes me feel a little bit better. Like, feel less alone, not gonna lie. Hearing his story, finding out his story, it really helps, like, feeling less alone about like how awful like my life is. It's not like I'm the only one, you know. Watching him is always a learning experience, but I can always relate to these topics. Like, yeah, I just say thank you for sharing this with them. Thank you, Kristen. No, I will share a bunch of times. I want this because I don't know. I feel like it's really funny because there are some songs I cannot relate to when I talk about their family and shit. But when it comes to like, there's some like random songs where like I randomly like get like a attachment to like all the things she says, which is not about mom and daughter. It's more about like relationships. But at the time I didn't have any songs I could relate to. There's so many things I don't relate to. Having you know, every single time someone's like, oh, it's Mother's Day, oh, it's Father's Day, and I don't have that. You know, what am I supposed to do? And I just try to treat it as a happy Grandpa Day, a Grandma Day. I'm pretty sure that day actually exists, but it's so awkward and so bad, like to go to school and like there's Happy Mom Day and Happy Dad's Day, and I don't know what to do, you know. And then like seeing all the kids get picked up by their parents, seeing all the kids like getting like all these wonderful gifts. Oh my god, my mom got me fucking Nintendo. Oh my god, my dad got me an iPhone. Oh my god, my dad got me a car. Like, oh, okay, great, amazing. It really, I'm not blaming other people, but like at the time, it really felt like I was very unwanted. Hope we don't trigger unwanted myself. No, I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm stronger. I'm happier. I think the fact that I could voice this makes me feel a lot better, because I don't know. Maybe there are someone out there who feel the same way, and they need to hear this. You know, I don't want anyone to feel alone. I can't go because he shared big topics about specialism. Yeah, he has a lot to deal with. He knows. He's, you know, obviously. Ah, I could have done. Now I can do it. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm not trying to trauma dump and more really cause sometimes I want memories can be scout. Yeah, I apologize. I'm not obviously I'm not trying to make people upset or anything or feel bad. You know, don't feel bad. I'm fine. Where the fuck is this fucker? There it is. Okay, here it goes. I like the VTuber Yumeko. Cause you guys give me a voice. You know what I mean? Okay. I have him now. Now, do I just stay here in my fucking this weird thing, creepy weird thing in my fucking party that I will never use in real life? Probably one of the reasons why I don't want to get into Digimon, because that thing and the poop thing. I just spray you. Okay, great. Thank you, Thalys. Nah. Yeah, but like finding my Oshi and then realizing like how much like his words can actually have effect on like everyone who meets him and stuff. It inspired me to be a VTuber like that. I want to be like that. I want to be a source of comfort. I want to be able to like, make people feel better and like be the, you know, if they have no one in their life and saying nice things, I want to be there. I want to, you know, save them. I mean, if anyone could relate to me, I would be very happy if I could, you know, pick them up from their lowest point of their life and be stronger, even if they don't watch me long enough to stay, you know, whatever shit, it doesn't matter, because I feel like I needed that, and it feels embarrassing when I was like, oh, you need this fucking online fucking VTuber to feel better. But listen, it's what can I do, right? I'm not blessed. My RNG sucked. You're not making me upset. I was just through a lot, and my dad and I'll be a whole rabbit hole. You're doing fine. I appreciate you talking about this. Yeah. I just hope you know that, you know, I'll be there for you guys. If you, yeah, I'm never gonna tell you like how to feel. You are valid in how you're feeling. You know, your pain is real. I'm not gonna, invalidate it. Never. I want to make sure that everyone who goes through this kind of shit know that, you know, they don't have, they're not obligated to, you know, kiss up to your family just because you're conditioned to, like, you know, all this time being conditioned to, like, listen, never talk bad, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard classmates who are like talking back to their family because like, and they were defending themselves, I was so envious, like, wow, you talk back? Damn. I never did, even though there are times that I could have done it because I was wrongfully blamed for something. But I'm like, yeah, my fault. It sincerely sounded like I gave up. That's how bad it was. It's so bad that one of my uncles who passed away said, like, you know, like, you man, she's so good. Like, even though like she did nothing wrong, she'll stay sorry. It's like, wow, and it cheered me up because he said that before he died, and it really cheered me up that he, you know, took notice. Although it's still kind of bittersweet because, like, you know, I get blamed for shit, you know, and nothing changed. I just embrace all the problems. I'll be the, I don't know, the scapegoat, I guess. Constant scapegoat. And then, you know what, the person who blamed me for it is also my mom, if you want to know how bad it was. My mom messed up a fucking order and she blamed it on me. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright, it's my fault. Okay, I got it. Just know that you guys are so valid in feeling like mistreated and shit. You deserve to be loved. And it's nothing shameful to be, to feel really emotionally attached to a VTuber or, I don't know, some random VTuber. Doesn't have to be a VTuber, to be honest. Doesn't have to be me. It could be anyone. So I feel you. I feel you. And I want to be able to allow people to not feel as embarrassed, you know? Because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed back then. I was embarrassed to just bring it up. But, like, I don't want to say it. And I feel like, oh, people make fun of me. Oh, my God. What's wrong with you? You should touch grass. No one say this to me, but I'm pretty sure that's what they would say to me if I were to let it out. You need to touch grass. You love the VTuber, like your savior. Wow, what's wrong with you? You should go touch grass, go see a doctor or something. I'm pretty sure they would. And I get it, because not many people understand what parasocial means. They just assume it's the bad shit. It's just, all that's parasocial is toxic. There's no such thing as healthy. I think that's the main reason why I could like my Oshi for so long, because he was actually, he was an advocate for, like, a healthy parasocial. He's probably the only one, actually. At the time, anyway. And now that more and more people are slowly embracing it, which is very nice. And it's just nice, you know? My sister even, like, understands it better, too. And now, like, because of my Oshi, and her Oshi as well, you know, me and my sister are, like, so much closer. I'm very thankful. Because I really want to have, like, at least a family member I could really talk to. And, of course, I really want it to be my twin sister of all people, because I said, I always feel like everyone's in a giant tree, family tree, and me and my sister in our own little solo tree, you know? And I want to try to get close to my sister, regardless of what my family told me, because even my grandma made me promise to watch over my sister, you know? But I still want that bond, but it was really hard because at the time I didn't realize that we have a totally different mindset, and that's why it was a struggle for me. Important lesson to learn is stand up for yourself. Often those that mistreat you have low self-esteem. Probably. I got fascinated a lot by my mom, but honestly, my mom is definitely cares about how she looks and shit a lot. I'm not saying I'm not insecure at all, but at the same time, I'm not willing to go under a knife for it. Nah. I'm a ghost. What would I do? I'm fine the way I am. I'm fine. I want to be loved for me. But yeah, don't ever feel bad, like, for being here or be upset or you're not having a good day. It's okay. You know, you always can come here and relax. We can enjoy each other's company and just, you know, be entertainment, or maybe just listen to me talk. I don't know how entertaining. I'm sorry, it's very not entertaining because I realized that there's just a giant ass siren in the background. It's become white noise for me, but I'm pretty sure for everyone else, oh, this is annoying. I'm sorry. I have to grind. You have to grind this way? I'm sorry. I'm like a very slow grinder. I'm a very, very casual gamer. This is how I play. I'm sorry. I hope I'm entertaining enough. I know we went to a deep talk. Deep TED talk, but I hope it is okay. Hope you guys are feeling okay. So not much going on, to be honest, with my brain. If I think about some random scenario, I'll say it. But then now, that was just, yeah, using Digimon when we grind, especially, things will pop up, and I'll be talking about it. I don't even know, well, how we even got to this topic anyway. I don't know. I keep talking about, like, I know I talk about, like, Death Note. I keep talking about that. What happened after that? My brain! I don't know how my brain works! So I've been craving, like, Cantonese food. I think I'm missing out. I want some dim sum. I want some char siu bao. Also want sushi. I want curry. I want a smoothie. I love smoothies. I know they're not healthy for you, but they're so good, especially during summer. And especially I want to switch too. I feel like it's not gonna happen anytime soon, so I'm kind of accepting it right now. No. I thought that K-pop Demon Hunters song stuck in my head over and over and over. You're my soda pop. You're my soda pop. My soda pop. I've had sushi in a year. Hopefully I could get some. Yes! I want sushi. Yes! Let's go. Yes! You don't have to. You have some time to vent here with us. Try to entertain us most of the time, so it's fine to have some time for you don't want. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I could be funnier, but I don't. I watch so many VTubers like, wow, they're so funny. How are they so funny? Damn. I wish I was as funny as they are. Oh my god. Sushi is so good. I could never be tired of sushi. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's no way. Even if I get really full, I'm like, oh my god, I think I have so much sushi. Next few days, like, okay, I want sushi again. There's food that I would never get tired of, and that has to be sushi. It's so good. I don't know what got me into sushi, other than like I watch anime and like, oh, I want to try Japanese food, and I just happen to really love sushi. Oh my god, I want so bad. Damn it! Damn it! I want sushi. People who don't like sushi, like, ew, raw fish, like, listen, you gotta try it. If you go to a good restaurant, it's safe, okay? Okay? They know what they're doing. You should try sushi. Don't hate it before you try it. If you don't like it after you try it, then fine, that's fair, okay? I'll give you that. I'm an idiot. I got WD-40 in my eyes. What's WD-40? What was that? I'm not gonna lie, when I first read that, like, is that some kind of tax form? I'm so stupid. Oh my god, the way they eat in that fucking... the way they eat in the fucking movie was so funny and so gross. But it's like, you know what, mood? I just, like, sometimes it feels frustrating. I eat so healthy, and then times, like, I will be like, oh my god, I wish I could just open a bag of fucking Cheetos and just chow down. And then, like, get a whole thing of ice cream, big bowl of ice cream, and then after that, I'll get myself a fucking chicken nuggets and fries. But I'm eating so healthy. I'm trying to eat so healthy. I try to not eat so bad. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine for the most part. But then there are times I get these fucking cravings where, like, suddenly I want a junk food, which is great because not that. I mean, it's annoying, but I do treat myself to, like, cheat meals, so it's not bad. But the problem is, like, one cheat meal would not satisfy all the other cravings I got, you know, because I haven't had, like, dim sum for, like, years. I miss it so much. It's so good. It's like my second favorite food after sushi, obviously. I don't know how. No. I hope that there's like some mom and pop store that still exists. I'm also still weird. I'm still eating bulldog for lunch every day. It's so good. I don't add cheese though. I watch videos. This has been a weird thing I've been doing. I've been watching like not on YouTube, not on TikTok. I watch the shorts of people opening random toys, especially the ones with like little tiny cooking toys or tiny little toys that they have set up and make a little, like they just have to use like a UV light to like create. Those are fun. But also I watch the lately I've been watching like I think like these like I think they're Korean, but I'm not sure. But they've been like making like little bento boxes, and like it looks so good. But every time they make like a meal, they usually have like a somewhere in the whole entire bento box will be a fucking bulldog, some kind of bulldog noodles somewhere somehow in their meal or bento, you know. And what's weird is that like they always add cheese, and I'm like, ew. And then like a whole heaps of cheese. I'm not trying to judge them what they eat, because everything looks delicious. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, like I don't need cheese. I don't need all that cheese. There'll be like slices of cheese, and then they add shredded cheese. Like, why? WD-40 was something NASA originally made to help use a lubricant for parts, helps break down soil and. Oh my god, you okay? That's in your eyes? Oh my god, you okay? I hope you rinsed your eyes out. Holy shit, that sounds painful. Holy shit, ow. Ow, that sounds like a stick. I hate anything with the eyes. It makes me cringe. I'm so sensitive about the eyes being like hurt in any way. The food's so good. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably making me hungry every time I watch it. I shouldn't watch it, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's like the way they make bento boxes. It makes it look so easy because they always use like this cute little pan and they make a whole bunch of shit in that one pan, and it's like so easy or whatever shit. Also, bulldog's not hard to make as well. But no, I would never add cheese. Egg, yes. Cheese, no. And I think that makes it less spicy, which I get, but I don't know. Me and cheese is just no. I mean, it's funny. I had all the bulldog. I had all the bulldog that I received from I think it was Rodeo Hummer, to be honest. I ate them all. I wanted to review them, but I think I didn't review. I don't think I eat a lot of variety to do a tier list, so probably not gonna do that. But the cheese ones are probably okay. They're not bad, but yeah, they're not that spicy. I think the ones that's really spicy that I almost had a hard time tolerating was like the ones like ×2 spice. And I think it was weird, but I think I was told like, oh, that was not that spicy compared to the black one, which is the black one I'll normally always eat, you know. But I think because of they think the black one's spicy because it kept being spicy throughout, you know. While the red one is just really spicy at first bite, but then it goes away. But it's so painful. So I not gonna lie, I got that on my throne because I really want to know if I have a good spice tolerance. But yeah, if everyone say the black one is more spicy, then yeah, I probably have a good spice tolerance. It's to the point where it's not even that spicy, and all I put is like fucking eggs in my bulldog, and that's it. So that's it. It's not poison. It's yummy. I'm for real. But it's not. Oh, wait, it's an acid. Wait, it's not an oil. It's wait. Fun fact: it's not an oil you use. It's to clean the oil stuff. So you need to reapply oil after use. Also, use my eyes are fine now. Oh, okay, good. I've been traumatized by Soda Pop. It's a good song, but a bunch of people decided to edit that song so that the pop ties to anime. Why would they do that? What the fuck? That's messed up. They ruined it. Don't do that, you assholes. I think that other people don't like Soda Pop, and that's how they destroy it. But that's not my favorite song anyway. My favorite song is the What It Sounds Like and Golden. Throne your shit? Yes, Throne. I had a bulldog on Throne, and because I really want to try and see like what's check my spice tolerance with bulldog. But yeah, the carbonara and the cheese ones, they're okay. They're not that spicy. Not my go-to because I didn't even add cheese to them, so it was already like, it's okay. Not bad. Kind of yummy, but I like the black one. It's my favorite. Once they go black, they go back. I haven't really. I don't think I've really updated. I mean, oh yeah, I only really like added like, what do you call it? The lychee, water powder thingy. That was so good. I'm actually really upset when that's gonna go away. Cause like it's like the nice light flavor, but strong. It's a strong, nice light flavor. I really like it. I don't like, cause there's a lot of like flavors that's just too strong and too sweet, and I don't want that. I want my water to be like, you know, refreshing, but has a little bit of flavor. You know, lychee was really good. Lychee was so good. That was a good choice for me. I think it was Royal Hammer got for me. I really appreciate that. Favorite OVA Digimon? I don't know if I know all Digimon. I don't know which one in the OVA. But I am biased to like Diamond and Jewelmon. Also like Wargreymon and Rosemon. Pretty much everyone in my team! There are 8 OVA? I don't remember. I really don't remember. That's the problem with me, and especially with Pokemon. I don't remember by gens and numbers. Oh, look at that combo! Why did you lose Signal? What do you mean? Come back! Oh. Okay. I don't get it why they lose Signal, but okay, so they're still there. Yay! Yippee! Don't you guys think that Rosemont is so hot? Jesus, look at her. She's so amazing, and wait till you get her in burst mode. Oh my god. Oh my god. Miss Tindermont? Oh, actually, that's one of the cool ones. I like how it looks, and I'm not gonna lie. If you make that like like we call it, like a model, that'd be fun to play with. I'm not gonna lie, his head looks so cute. I'm not that head shape, just that head shape. I love the when like the dinosaurs when they digivolve, they still kind of maintain their head shape until like they become super more anthro or humanoid. But you know, even like Wargreymon, he's still retaining that dinosaur head. I like it. It's cute. Ike. I love roses. Sorry. Spirit bomb in your face. I'm curious what Geckomon would digivolve into. That'd be so cool! Oh my god. It'd be probably cool green dragon, I bet. Or dinosaur, that's fine too. Digimon know how to make dinosaurs and dragons. They look so good. I'm not just kissing ass. This is so good. Took me a long time to have a favorite dragon type in a Pokemon. But in Digimon, nah, I have a favorite. I love what Grandma is so cool. Grandma and Gilma are so cute. Ah! How could not see them? It looks so cute. Look at, I love their eyes. I love their eye, that eye design. I know it's not used for every single Digimon, which is fine. I just love those eyes. Ugh. Sorry. Digimon. I really want to sing, try to sing Golden. Actually, I want to sing both of those songs. That's all I like. It's just that some notes are just so high. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. How it sounds made me cry so much. I cried so much. It was midnight. She knows. Like she knew what would hit me and they would make out with. Ah, you missed. How you miss, old tiny little wormmon? You suck. Hey! I really love this move. It's so strong. I wonder if it's stronger than the Goku Spirit Bomb. I'm not saying he's stronger than Goku. I guess Goku would be stronger because Goku can always get stronger. There's no limit to his power. But Digimon, I think there's like a little end to their levels. Not that I would ever send my Digimon to fight fucking Goku. That'd be stupid. I would never. Oh, Rosemon's so gorgeous. I really want her to be burst mode. Oh my god, I love her so much. I love roses. I think one of the reasons I also like roses, there's a funny, it was randomly shown to me. I'm not sure why, but it was funny. I loved it. It's a Cantonese movie. I looked it up at one point. Let me look it up again. Rose, I love you. Film. Yes. Yes. There's an actor in there. He's so funny. I love it. But it's so good. I don't know if there's an English version you guys can watch of subtitles. Maybe there is subtitles. Usually, I think so, right? It's a really good movie. I love it. It's like one of those movies. I don't know why my grandma just like showed it to us. It was so good, so funny. I love it so much. Ah! But like also the theme was also roses. So it's like, oh my god. But yeah, I have definitely my favorite flower is definitely roses. If I had to choose my favorite colors, it'd probably be red and white. I'm doing well. How you doing? Well, I'm doing. Ba-da-da. Oh god, I can't believe I didn't watch like any of the original series, and I watched that one. Was it called? Was it like a reboot or something? I don't know what it was. Of the movie? Was it a movie? No. Was it an episode? I don't remember. Maybe an episode. I don't know. The most recent remake of it. It was made me cry. Damn, it was so good. I don't remember the song. It's funny, it's not the song that they use in that. That's just the original song that they had. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of playing the No, I'm saying it totally wrong. Uma Musume. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Granted, it's not like I purposely want to play it, you know, with not on stream. Wait, do you need the movies? Yeah, the Rose, I think I Love You, or whatever. That was a movie I really loved. When I was young. It was a really funny movie. We love horses. Yeah, so Uma was, and then I was trying it because, like, well, my Oshi was playing it. And I want to see if I could play and maybe get a start, and, you know, I could follow him in there, but no, it didn't happen, but it's fine. But I was so confused because it was my fault. I purposely kind of skipped all the tutorial shit. I did not read anything. I kind of didn't also read their story as well, because there was a lot. Not gonna lie, there's a whole lot of talking, and I didn't have the patience for it. But like eventually I figured it out, and I'm starting to get really addicted. Like damn, god damn. Yeah, I haven't played it for a few days now, but I still have it on my phone. And randomly I'll be like up all night playing it. And I'll be like fucking 4 AM and I'll still be playing it. I go, hold on, I gotta finish this race. What was this? Providing data, right? It's not like Nick in the sense that so that's a road site. Okay, expect a refill of juice or snacks. Yes. Yes, girl. Fun to train Umas in the grid. Yeah! I didn't realize how dicky it was. It was definitely not like Nick's. I'm very attached to Nick's. Obviously because like there's a bond there. Like because like the reading is not too bad in Nick's if I actually sit down and actually read, you know. And each character really is like speaks to me. In Uma Musume, they're very cute. They're very cute and they're like they have a lot of personality. But like I think the one that I really like, I don't think you guys want to believe it. I got the banner horses. I got the what's her name? Hold on, let me look it up. Vimon's cute. I said that when they every debuff possible. Yeah. Okay, where is my fucking horses? Hold on. It took me a while to figure it out on my own because I was stupidly kind of skip everything. Like, I don't want to read it, and now it took me a while to figure out how would I fucking train and race a horse. It took me a long second. Yeah, I got the Mishiro McQueen, the End of Skies, and I got the Beyond the Horizon Tokai Tale. Yeah, I got both of them. I don't know how. I got also yeah. Also, I also really love like I have a little secret love for like Rice Shower. I wish I know that song by heart. Yeah, I got. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe your streamer's luck. I wasn't streaming it, so I thought I don't know. That was yours. Got any good sport cards? Nothing really strong. Let me hold on. Let me look at him. I'm playing this one game, and I'm talking about a totally separate game. I have the BN winning ticket. Just keep going. This name's gonna kill me. Oh, holy shit. Mate Kane Tannhauser. Tracen Reception. Tazuna Hayakawa. This is where you guys are gonna see me in my shitty Japanese. Those are the only rainbows. Everything else is like I don't know. You guys want to know the SR? I don't know. You want to know the SSR? The SSRs. Those are the SSRs. These are the SRs. Fuji Kiseki. What the fuck? Okay, Kiseki. Sorry, I'm trying to say it. Agnes Digital. That's a very cute one. Biwa Hayahide. Manhattan Cafe. Mashiro Ryan? Ryan? It's spelled like Ryan, but I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it. Agnes Tachion? How do you pronounce this? Asian Flash? Asian. Sweet Tosho. Nishon Flower. Mishiro, I think I just said. I don't know if you pronounce the J or not. Dober. Nice Nature. Ah, fuck! I went out of it. Shit. Hold on. King Halo. Daitaku Helios. And finally, Aoi Kiwin. Those are the SRs. That's not gonna be good. I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, I've been kind of leveling up. I don't have that enough cards. I have not been. Haven't tried the gacha again. It depends on the community of some Digimon have fees that are crazy, but again, it's a tricky question. I'm sorry. Also, I have a secret. I also really like Diwa Scarlet. I think that I don't know. I like her. I'm bi. I love her hair. Okay. You community's mad if you call it Tichion Agnes. I enjoy that. What do you mean? I don't know how to pronounce the name. What do you mean? That's what this says. I'm not making shit. I'm not gonna make shit up. What do you mean? What did I do? I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying. Is it not Agnes? Is that what it says on there? I'm not making shit up. I read that. It's on there. I have not reached that song. I like that song, but I haven't got to it. I can't get to it yet. I'm not calling Agnes. It's just right there. Tachyon is fine though. Okay, I'm just reading the card. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all these horses. I just looked it up and that's it. That's what it says. Can't be mad when that name's right literally there. I haven't played it in a couple of days because I was distracted and shit. Yeah, we've been grinding so long, and I might be grinding for a while because I really want my Digimon all to be maxed out. For me, whoa! What do you miss? Nothing much. It's really just me grinding. It's just another day of grinding. You didn't miss anything story-wise? What we talk about? A whole bunch of shit. Whole bunch of shit. It's up to you if you want to go back and watch it all. Her full name is Agnes Tichiona, but if you call her just Agnes, people will get mad. That's fine. Why they get mad? If she don't like being called Agnes, that's fine. I won't call her Agnes. But I'm not gonna lie, that is in the name. I don't have her, or I mean, if you want me to call her Tachyon instead of Agnes, it's fine. But at the same time, like that's part of her name. What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere near like it says like, well, where the fucking nickname, what she preferred to be called, what's her pronoun or whatever shit. I don't know. Thank you guys for coming. I think I'm going to rest for a bit. What am I doing tomorrow? Wait, you guys don't have to hear that siren anymore. I think I'm doing something important now that I remembered-ish. And Nikke, we're playing Nikke tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Nikke! They got your game that I'm really dedicated to. Not that I don't like Uma Musume, it's just, I don't know. I think I have a little deeper attachment to Nikke's. Kuwo is also going to be doing her model stream, right? And then at the end of that, we do shit with Kodo. That'd be fine too. So thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Hope you're naked. Hopefully I don't cry. And that's it. Bye bye everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Love you. Mwah.